fun.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the live stream. Hey, look at that. There we are. Hello, everybody. Tempest, that sounds like an awesome project. I love the fact that you're actually painting one of your McFarlane figures, and the fact that you got a custom winged helmet for your Dark Angels. Beautiful. I hope to see pictures of them online sometime. If you post it on like Instagram or something or Twitter, definitely tag me because I want to see it. That sounds amazing. All right, everybody. I'm still recovering from a cold, so if you hear me like sort of sounding a little weird, I have a throat lozenge in my mouth, so that's just helping my throat not hurt talking and everything, because basically ever since Friday,
yeah, about then,
I have been kind of feeling like crap. It just came down with a bad cold. It's totally wrecked me, but I still have gotten content out, so go me. Anyways, we are building some Monkie Kid Lego today. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. I haven't built Monkie Kid in a while, especially not on the channel. The last thing that I think I built of Monkie Kid was when we worked on the Demon Bull King, who was fantastic. Great build. Today we're doing something completely unrelated, but still Monkie Kid themed. We are building, I actually don't know what this set's called off the top of my head. It is the mountains that the Monkey King lives in. And from my understanding as we've been building it, it looks like we've got different versions of Monkey King, like, in...
Why, Angela!
Yes!
This is, of course, the legendary Flower Fruit Mountain!
Of course! The legendary Flower Fruit Mountain. So we're building a very organic thing. There's
actually a very large box.
It's a huge box.
For scale. Angela for scale.
Angela for scale. Yeah, it's a huge box. Massive. Oh, I was really confused. I forgot I had gaming music on. So when it said round 1 fight, I'm like, what? Who am I fighting? Everything's fine. I'm not fighting. The music is just playing some cool tunes for us. But yes, we're going to be building this organic big thing, and we've got part of it built. That's what you can see here. I'm going to lean it a little bit. Oh, this is where the Monkey King was birthed, because if you don't know the legend of the Journey to the West, I'm pretty sure canonically in all of them, he's birthed out of a stone. So there you go. Unless it's Dragon Ball Z, of course, in which case he's, you know, birthed from Saiyans and he's just a big monkey boy. But regardless, in the original, like, canon, I believe he is birthed from stone, and that is what this is, and it opens up to reveal him, because this is, like, baby Monkey King. Infant Monkey King, where he only has leafy pants. And so he's like, BAM! He's right there. Alright, so we've got this built. I love all of the really cool shapes that we're getting in this particular build, and we're going to continue that as I bust this tree off. Whoops. Okay, I fixed it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're going to continue working on it, but we're going to build the next section, which I have started. I've got the foundation built, and I built this additional Monkey King, because we actually get quite a few in this particular set. And this is, I think, when he may have stolen the first of the, like, forbidden fruits. Because these peaches, which, by the way, fantastic. Please focus. Camera. There we go. Fantastic little peach butt. Using a little heart shape. Great. Excellent. Oh, thank you, Ryumav. I have been recovering. I am actually feeling so much better today than I was yesterday. Recording the news, I will admit, was a little bit of a struggle. The biggest frustration to me for this particular cold is my light sensitivity. I already have very light sensitive eyes, because I have very pale green eyes. I don't think I filter the light quite right. I don't know. I went to the doctor and they once told me that, like, basically I don't filter light 100% the way that, like, normally darker eyes do, and so a lot more light gets in and it blinds me. So I get very watery eyes. I cannot be outside without, like, sunglasses on and actually be able to keep my eyes open. I'll just be sitting there going, like, and it'll be, like, impossible for me to open my eyeballs. The cold accentuated that in a ridiculous level. Like, my eyes were watering unless I was in darkness. And that was insane to me. I've never had that watery of eyes before. It was awful. Hello, Bob! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I'm just talking about how I've been recovering from a short-lived but rather, like, nasty little cold that just wrecked me for a little while. But we're feeling better today. We're doing something a little bit casual, building some Monkie Kid, which is one of my favorite franchises in Lego.
I have an idea on how I might be able to make it so it's not mirrored.
Oh.
Stick your hand in. Hey!
There we go.
I had to flip it both vertically and horizontally, that's all.
There you go. Oh, that makes sense.
We remounted the camera after some shooting this week, and now it's like mounted upside down, but that's fine.
Yes, but that works fine. I'm just straightening me a little bit because I'm... There we go. This line now feels straighter. Yes. Alright, I feel good about that. Let's organize some pieces. I have figured out a way to organize pieces faster. If I just grab all of the same color at once and then separate them out, it actually, like, saves me so much time. So I'm hoping that with this new technique that I discovered when I was working on this exact same set earlier, that I might actually be able to get through things faster, and we won't spend so much time sorting pieces. Like, I still need to sort the pieces in order to see them properly and be able to find things that I need for the build, but now I'm not having to, like, fuss around with as much because I'm just going with all the colors. Or all the same color at once. I don't know, it makes sense in my head, don't judge me. It's those, and then we got all of these. Bam, because see, basically I could just slide all these grays over and be like, here we go, and then separate them out over here. Am I still on camera? Cool, good. I'm glad I put these in a place that's still visible to y'all. If you recognize some of the music, I believe we were listening to some Sega, Genesis, and Super Nintendo 16-bit jams. So please enjoy that. I certainly am. There's some good stuff. Sorry about the sniffles. I will be a little sniffly. I am feeling so much better, Bob. Thank you so much. I don't use Reddit, Tempest, unfortunately. I mean, I could probably find it. You know what? I could probably find it. But I don't really use Reddit very often because, honestly, it's just not a place that I like to hang out very often. I will admit, I don't know how it is now, but I've been on there a little bit, and I don't know. I'm not very active on forums.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you say you were listening to some Sega Genesis James?
Jams.
I heard James.
Oh, well, I meant to say jams.
I was just gonna say, who is this James, and are they a composer?
I mean, no. I meant to say jams. I thought I said jams.
You might have, but it's
but
not the audio that I heard.
Okay, well, apologies. We're listening to some Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo jams. Jam that jam. No, wait, that's a different channel. But I do love them. Where I get all of my Wrestle Talk news. Or all of my wrestling news, really. They are Wrestle Talk. And they're news. Can you bring me my tissues? My nose is starting to run a little bit. Not fully recovered, but I'm feeling a lot better. I'm just glad I can see again. Like, God, yesterday sucked. Because I was just so blind. And my face was so itchy. Like, have you guys had that where you get like super watery eyes and just like your entire face just like itches? Horde would have been proud. I would have spilt so much blood. I just wanted to rip my face off. That's how itchy it was. I was just done with my face. Oh! Dropping pieces already.
Here you go, James.
Thank you. It's James' workshop.
Perfect.
I will admit there are times actually when I'm going to talk about Games Workshop, and I actually do accidentally immediately say James Workshop first, and I don't know, I think it's just because of those really, like, amazing holiday videos that they did a couple years ago. I wish they brought that man back for more things. If he was just their constant spokesperson, I would love it. Ooh, that sounds awesome, Ryu. It can be a war zone, and honestly, that's why I just, like, I've kind of avoided it. I used to try to do some advertising on there, but that felt weird because I'm not on there, like, actively as a user. And so I kind of felt bad about it, so I stopped doing it. And yeah, I've never really gone back because I'm not gonna lie. I felt it was kind of toxic. And I don't know if it's still that way. I know maybe some certain, like, threads probably are. But Yeah, I've never been a big Reddit user, unfortunately. You could show it to me on Facebook too. Basically, I'm on a bunch of other social media platforms, just not that one. I wonder why we have a pink one. I just realized we have like a nice pink thing here. Also, the sun's starting to come out. Nice, it's been overcast and gray, which has not been helping my watery eyes. Like, because overcast lighting is like the worst for my eyeballs. Just refracts all of the light everywhere, and I'm just constantly blinded. It's why you don't actually see me do that many things outside too often when I don't have my sunglasses on. It's why I don't film outside very often. Which sucks, because I'd love to. There's some, like, really great landscapes and stuff around where I feel like I could utilize it in a video. But, like, I literally just cannot be outside in daylight and not have something covering my eyes to block the sun, because it's too much. We're all good. Yes. I don't know why what I was reaching for. I was reaching for something. Probably water. Water would be good. And I brought out my Bricks and Minifigs water bottle, specifically because I knew I was going to be building Lego today. Perfect. I'm going to stick that right there so it's a little bit more accessible, and I think that's what I was reaching for, because I know I have my cup holder here, where cups should be. Go figure. Okay, I think we've opened all of this bag. I'm going to set my stickers here, because I know I will eventually be needing some of them, because we've got a lot of water features in this particular build. That's why we have all this water down here, too. There's going to be some waterfalls, and they have some cool, like, transparent stickers that will go over them. And I think it'll look pretty cool, because, like, I'm not a big fan of the usage of stickers when it comes... Like, I don't mind stickers in Lego sets. I completely get and appreciate and understand and adore Lego when they give us printed pieces, but I do understand that they can't do that for everything. So... And I do like that they've been experimenting with these clear stickers where they only have, like, pieces of color on them, so that you get to see the brick underneath. It works sometimes. They do it a lot with some of the, like, Chinese New Year sets, where they have, in the Monkie Kid sets actually end up doing it a lot too, where, actually, I think this, hold on, so, like, for example, this piece here, let me get it to focus so you can see the text. So as you can see, like, this piece here is a sticker. The red is the only part that's actually printed. That gold that you're seeing, I believe, is just the gold of the sticker, or of the brick beneath it. And it works in this instance. But when they do it the reverse, where they have the sticker is in gold and the brick is red, it fucking does not work. And they do that all of the time. I don't remember where this went. I think it was there. They do it all of the time in the Chinese New Year sets, and I get it, because, like, the red and gold coloring, I just reverse it. Make it a gold brick with red print on the sticker, because it just works so much better. I think it's something to do with the gold foil they're using on the stickers, because I've noticed sometimes they don't always, like, it's not printed well. Like, the printing itself on the sticker has been, like, borked, and it just doesn't shine through well enough, so do it the other way. I am feeling a little bit better, Sean. Not fully recovered yet. If I do sound a little bit weird, it's because I have a throat lodge in my mouth, and it's helping make so that I can talk a lot more. But it also just, like, clank around in my mouth a little bit. But otherwise, I'm doing a lot better. I'm over the worst of it, thankfully. Thankfully. Please don't let the light sensitivity come back. But otherwise, I'm feeling not too much better. Or, oh my god, words. I am feeling a lot better, but still not fully recovered. I know. Aren't they bastards for doing that? Lego, how dare you? All right, let's actually get to building. We've sorted our pieces. We've organized things. We don't have any minifigs to build in this one. We need to flip this bad boy this way. And then we want one of these and a rock piece. One of these. No, sorry, the light gray rock piece. The light gray rock piece. This one. We also are going to need this and one of these sand green. This is, like, my favorite Lego color? Focus. There we go. Focus on my very wrinkly hand. Alright, that is my favorite Lego color. The sand green color tone. If they just made all the pieces in that, I'd be very happy. I don't know what I'd use them all for. I just like the option of having them. Where is that sand green piece that I just set down? Because I need it to go there. And then we're going to put that there. And we're going to start adding some height to this bitch. There we go. That's what we're supposed to do. And then this little bamboo stalk goes like that. Oh! Thank you for the $5. I will definitely be having... I'm not going to have hot tea later, but I'm going to have some hot cider later. That's actually been really helping my throat. It's also... I've only recently discovered that I like hot apple cider because I don't normally like apple-flavored juices. Like, I don't like apple juice. I will eat applesauce, and I like apple pies, but I can't eat just, like, raw apples. I've never liked them. The skin of the apple is kind of gross, and the texture of, like, the inner of the apple, I also don't really like. I'm a very texture-based eater, and neither of those things appeal to me when it comes to apples. So, I've never been a big fan of them in, like, their raw form. But in pies or in, like, sauces, fantastic. The flavoring, have zero problem with apple flavors, except in juice. Like, for some reason, and this is the same thing for me for most fruit juices, I don't know what it is about them, but they're all so tart, and I cannot handle it. Just at all. So, when I tried hot apple cider for the first time recently, I was like, I must have had shit hot apple cider when I was a kid or something, because it tasted completely different. I think Chaos Cultist and I were talking about it, and I'm convinced that when I was a kid, I was just given hot apple juice and not hot cider. And I assume that might be because of either, like, someone misunderstanding that hot apple cider is not actually alcoholic, and so they just thought maybe they were giving kids alcoholic drinks, so they were avoiding that, so they just made apple juice, or what? But I've discovered I like hot apple cider. There you go, you add a little bit of rum to it. I mean, that sounds delicious. I will admit, rum is not... I don't drink a lot. Like, I really don't drink a lot. But when I do, tends to be, like, harder mixed drinks. I don't really do, beers or wines very often, so, like, I'll do mostly mixed stuff. So, like, what is... Screwdriver. I was like, what is the orange juice and vodka drink called? A screwdriver. Like, that's one of my go-tos. I think that's a lot of people's go-to, because it's just vodka and orange juice. Good lord. Talk about figuring out that, like, sometimes you can just make really shit orange juice. Some bars have, like, the worst OJ for their screwdrivers, and it's so upsetting. It ruins those drinks. Is it the, is their logo like a little, like, brick mascot guy? Hold on, let me see, because I have gone to one brick convention, and I was not super impressed because it was definitely geared more towards kids, which is nothing, like, against that, but it definitely wasn't, like, an adult Lego event. Let me see, you said there's gonna be one in SoCal, and then, I see. Okay, let's see. January, Lego, SoCal convention. Well, that's not good. Brick convention. Honestly, this looks a little bit more put together than the one that I went to, and I don't know if it's the same company. It kind of vaguely looks like it might be, but I'm not 100% sure. So I would say go cautiously. If you are an adult Lego fan and you're looking for like adult-oriented experiences at these things, and I don't mean like pervy stuff or anything like that, but I just mean like a more in-depth discussion about Lego or activities designed and geared towards adults doing Lego builds versus children doing Lego builds. In my experience with the few that I have gone to, they do gear them more towards kids. So don't go in expecting necessarily like activities and events for you as an adult outside of the shopping and maybe photo ops and possibly any guests they may have. It's not Brickfest. Okay, because because Brickfest is the one that I went to and I did not enjoy that one as much. Like, it was fine, but it was overpriced and they canceled our like VIP merch bag and stuff. And yeah, exactly. It was more activities than displays, and they didn't have like a community section or anything like that. So like Brickfest in my experience was not the best. If this is not Brickfest, if it's a separate organization, then I would say give it a try. And if you said it's coming to NorCal, in Stockton, okay? I will keep that in mind because that is nearish to me, and it's far enough away that maybe it'll be worth looking into. Because the website did look more promising than what I remember seeing of Brickfest. And I'm glad you knew exactly what I was talking about, because I could not remember their name. I was like, I knew it was Brick something, but I couldn't remember what exactly it was. I've never had Heineken beer, Chris. That's a darker beer, right? I don't think I'd like it. I have found that I don't tend, like, the darker the beer gets, the more hoppier, and this is my inexperience, so if I'm wrong, please don't come at me. But I thought that the way it worked is, like, the darker the beer is, typically the more hoppy it tastes, and I don't like the taste of hops. So I don't think I'd enjoy it as much. But maybe I'd be wrong. Maybe I would be wrong. Alright, I've now jabbed a lot. Let's build a lot. Doing that. Moving right along. It's very confusing. Sometimes the pieces look like they're a different color than they are. Alright, so this is gonna go here. Okay, yes, and then that goes like that. And then we're going to put that one there. I assume this is where our waterfall is going to actually attach, because we're getting the white of the foam, you know, as the water hits the rocks. I like using the ingots as rocks. That's a fun little, like, texture. Also, I'm going to zoom in a smidge. There we go. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Wait, if Heineken is a light beer to you? Okay, so it's a lighter beer. So then what would be a brand that does, do they have a darker version? Or are you, like, because I guess Heineken makes a lot of different types, like, flavors of beer, right? I actually don't know. This is my inexperience. I don't drink enough to know these things. So you explain it to me. I just still don't, like, I've tried a lot of different beers, a lot of different wines. Like, okay, for example, I was in Europe, like, in France, and could not find a wine I liked. I have a feeling that I would go to Germany and probably not find a beer I'd like. I just don't think I like beer. I like hard ciders. There's one that they make here in California called the Golden State, I think it's what it's called, and I like that a lot. Well, and by a lot, I mean I can have like half a can before it's too much, and then I can't drink any more of it, but I'm a lightweight. What can I tell you? I don't need this page anymore. Do I need this page anymore? No. Not need this page anymore. I want the next one. Okay, building up our rock surfaces? Okay, well, I lied about that white bit. Maybe this isn't where the... It might still be, but I don't know. I don't know now. Because we've covered all that white. And I thought it was going to be visible for the foam, but apparently not. I thought we were going to put, like, clear plastic over top of it or something. Clear plastic? I mean, technically there's a plastic, but, like, the translucent piece. Also, it's fascinating to me that we're getting a little round piece in here. Okay, that goes there, and then I do need this triangle piece to go here. Yes, that is the correct angle. I agree. I've had Angry Orchard, and it's also, I agree, it's a little too sweet, which is funny coming from me because I like typically sweet drinks. I mean, I drink Mountain Dew like crazy, and it is a syrupy, sweet mess. But yeah, it is, I agree with you completely, Sean. The Angry Orchard, it's a little too sweet. And I think that hurts the tartness of it, actually. You know what, Bob, that's probably for the best. I personally, I have at least one family member that is an alcoholic, and then I've had some other family members that have just, like, drank, in my personal opinion, sometimes too much. So I actually have avoided a lot of it because I just didn't want to risk dependency on it or anything like that. I was worried, so, like, I drank a fair amount when I was in college. I went to bars and, like, did the bar hopping thing, got trashed, fucking hated it. Like, I got so gnarly sick from just doing that sometimes, and because I don't like beer or wine, I would only drink fruity, like, girly drinks, and all of that sugar mixed with all that alcohol destroyed me. The next day. Like, I was fine the night of. Didn't really have too much of issues until the next morning, where my hangover was just awful. And I did that through college, and then decided, I don't really need to do that anymore. And so I really haven't, like, I only drink really on special occasions now. Hell, I don't even remember if I drank that much at my wedding. I think I did a little bit. I think I had a mimosa. We had a morning ceremony, so we had a brunch, like, reception. That's the word I was looking for. And, it was delicious. So I think we had mimosas. And I remember having one? I don't know. I was so, like, anxious. Not actually anxious, but, like, you know when you're just so excited and, like, anticipating the thing that you're doing, and then you do it, and then you're just like, I'm so numb at this point, and I don't even, like... That's what happened to both Chaos Cultist and I at our reception, because we barely... Like, we ate food, but, like, I didn't eat as much as I wanted to, because I was just so, like, lack of appetite because of how, like, I'd been up for ages. We got married really early in the morning, because we got married at Disney, and we were married specifically in Epcot. And, oh god, I loved it so much. It was such a cool ceremony because we were in Japan in Epcot, which means that we had, like, Pokemon literally in the background as, like, almost looking like guests at our wedding. It was fucking amazing. I'm a big Pokemon kid growing up, so it just delighted me to be able to do that. Like, it was so cool. So freaking cool. And then we went to, I don't know if this restaurant is still there anymore, but there was a restaurant in Epcot that was, like, an aquarium or something like that. And that's where we had our brunch. And it was beautiful. They were so kind. It was, like, they handled pretty much everything for us, which was great, because I didn't want to do anything other than, like, be there and then say my vows and then move on and then go to Disney World and have a blast. And that's basically what I did. And my only regret was that I didn't eat enough of the food, the delicious, absolutely wonderful brunch. They had these, like, sausages, and I wish I had eaten more of them. But I didn't because I was nervous and I had no appetite. But yeah, it was delightful. That makes sense. I can't see what the type of acid that you said because there's a little heart icon in my chat bar that's blocking that last word, but I assume that makes sense that it's probably some type of acid in the plant. Okay, I think I'm done with that section. I've just been staring at the page like a fool for ages. Let's grab all of the pieces that we need. I think this needs the lighter green, actually. Yes, and then... Okay, got the pieces. It looks like we're building a little bit of a tree here. So that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Bam! Beautiful. Where's my chapstick? My face is drying out again. There we go. Now, I need more brown pieces. So that's gonna go there, and then this one... Is this the right piece? No. Oh, these are different. Holy shit, I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. There we go. I grouped them all together and they're not even the same pieces! There we go. That's the one I needed. The malic acid, got it. Apple cider is squeezed, filtered, and pasteurized. Apple juice is squeezed and not pasteurized. You can taste the difference between the cooked and uncooked. Interesting. I wonder if that's why I thought that, because when I was a kid, I was given some apple cider, but I don't know if it was real apple cider, and I'm convinced that it might have just been hot apple juice, and I wonder if that was one of the differences. Well, no, because that wouldn't make sense, because it's still not making a, Well, okay. So is the hot apple cider that you would get in the bottles that you would then reheat at home, like Trader Joe's, for example, makes like their brand apple cider, like spiced apple cider is I think how they call it. So is that the one that gets pasteurized and cooked? Or is it just squeezed? Nice. Well, I mean, that's what happens with most conventions. I feel like every time I've gone to a con, if I ended up having to, like, if it's a con that's worth staying in a hotel for and everything, it's not just like a one-day thing, I find that tends to be the case. Like, I only end up at the hotel for sleeping. And then pretty much every other time I'm out and about. That makes complete sense to me. This is going to be a chonky tree, I just realized. Interesting. There's going to be a little nook here. I wonder if we're going to use that for anything. So this, because this piece is getting lined up there, and then we're going to put this piece here. Oh, you know what? I bet another one of these is going to go right there. That's what's going to happen. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. We're also building the cliff basin. Interesting. And that goes there. Oh, whoops! I'm completely skipping ahead. Hold on. Hold your britches. Hold your britches. Okay, that actually goes there. This goes there, and then we actually need. Oh, here it is. I was like, I don't see a brown wedge piece. I found my brown wedge piece. Just didn't put it with any of the other brown pieces. Don't know why. Probably just didn't see it. I knocked that wildly over. There we go. Okay, so that's there. Now, that goes there. And all of those pieces go in. Okay, now I'm caught up. Any steps? It's my prerogative to just constantly skip steps when I'm building Lego. If it's clear, it's been filtered. Got it. Okay, thank you for explaining. Okay, now, yep. Just like I thought, this piece does go in here. Amazing. Alright, so that's like that. And then we're gonna put... Oh, wait. Wait. No. It actually doesn't go there. I'm gonna take the entire platform down with it. Alright, it actually goes... here? Yeah, I think there's still just a gap in there. Alright, fair enough. I don't know what that gap is for. I wonder if it's like a canonical thingamadoodle. Also, what? What? Oh, it goes here. I was very confused. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading this particular build. It's just like some of the pieces overlap in a weird way that makes it slightly confusing, and I don't know if they... I mean, they probably did pick the best angle. They're Lego. They know what they're doing, but sometimes I question. Okay, so we're going to do that. Seal that together. It's going to be a very strange looking tree. Ooh. No, I have never tried non-alcoholic beer. And I do like pineapple flavors. I'll have to give that a look. Because I've never tried a non-alcoholic beer. Does it still, like, the problem is like, does it still taste hoppy? Because my biggest problem with beers is that they all taste hoppy to me. And I don't know if I just have, like, a sensitivity to the hop, like, flavor or something like that, but it's disgusting. And it really discourages me from wanting to, like, consume more. So if the non-alcoholic stuff does that too, then it's probably... Like, unless the pineapple flavor overwhelms that. Okay, once it this way. Okay. And now we're gonna flip it. Because I guess we're done with this for right now. Alright, then in that case... Let's go there. This piece, we're gonna put one of these little wedges there. And then I need two of these. And this. So that's gonna go there. That goes there, and then there. Okay. Bamboo shoot. Okay. Going immediately very tall. And that one's gonna go there. I'm gonna flip it around because there's a big old scratch on that one side. Gross. Thanks, Lego. Alright, I need now some more sand green color tone, which I love so much. So pretty. Flip that the wrong way because I was not paying attention. Get on there. There we go. Wait, they dilute it with white grape juice? Why? Huh, weird. Is it because it's just too tart otherwise or something? I mean, grapes are not exactly... Like, white grape juice comes from green grapes, right? Green grapes are fairly tart. I thought the red ones are the sweeter ones. Am I wrong about that? I don't remember. It's like... No, I've had grapes recently. I'm pretty sure the green ones are the more tart ones. Maybe it softens it a little bit, I guess. It must, because they do it, right? Or is it just like an additive for additive sakes? But they just still want it to be a fruit. Holy bejesus. Okay, hold on. We got a bunch of pieces and we're starting to go big. Starting to go tall. Okay, so this light gray piece goes here. This goes here. With that filling in that gap there. Oh, that looks correct. And then this is gonna go here after I break everything. Okay, there we go. And then, was it light gray? No, it's dark gray. Light gray. Okay. Done it. Now we need this and 2 of these. One. Whoop. 1 and 2. 3 licks to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop, everybody. Don't forget it. Okay, and then we're gonna put that over there facing out. Interesting. We're not gonna cover that. It's kind of ugly looking. What game is this from? I couldn't tell what what the vocals were saying. I do see it.
I'll get you there.
Okay, we got 1 arch. This is gonna be so cool. Alright, and this is gonna go... Got it. Okay, that's what I thought. Go. Looking sweet. Ah, maybe this is a C. So okay, I'm starting to see this maybe come together based off the box art. So what I think might end up happening is the waterfall might come over this, and this is a hidden thing like behind it, which I do think is legit because if I remember correctly in the show, I want to say that Monkey King's like home is like behind a magical seal that might have a waterfall in front of it. And then there's like a rock, but you have to have like a certain essence to be able to move it or whatever. I can't remember specifically how Monkey Kid did it, but I know that he definitely did. Oh, I almost forgot this. Whoops. That would have been bad. Okay, now this and our last of these. So that's going to go there to connect that. This is going to go there to connect that. We're slowly starting to stabilize the build, everybody. There we go. Where does this go? Over here. Cool, let's secure that down. Bam. build that right in almost immediately. And then this little guy goes here. I assume these parts are, we're gonna have to put some leaves off of them. Or possibly the fruits. There could be some fruits off of those. Where does this go? So this is gonna go here. And then this one appears to go there. And then these two. Okay. We're back to working down here. Fascinating. Alright, well, so this goes here. This appears to go here. We're gonna set that there. Then this is gonna go here. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so like that, and then like that. This one's gonna go here with this also facing this way, but then we're gonna put one of these here and here to show a little moss growing on these very wet rocks. What? Am I missing a bag? This is 9. Nope, I found what I was looking for. I was just looking for it in the wrong color. Everything is fine. No need to start panicking. I was about to start panicking, everybody. I thought I had lost. I was like, what the fuck happened? I thought I missed a piece. Legos! Yes, Skatercast, we are building some Legos, and we're specifically building from my favorite Lego franchise, which is Monkie Kid. If you've never seen any of the Monkie Kid stuff, it's epic. Here, let me bring... This is what I've worked on so far.
You found what you were missing?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It was the wrong... I was looking for it in the wrong color. I sometimes get confused in the imagery.
No, I have the same thing. The print color is not...
It's not always... Yeah, it's not always the best. And I was like, where are these in dark gray? I don't see... I thought... I was like, did they give me these wrong or something? And no, it wasn't that. It was just... It was in the right... I was not looking in the right color. But...
It looks like you built a Sonic level.
It does, kind of, which is very appropriate to the music we've been listening to, I feel like. But yeah, we built this, but this is what we built previously from this set, Skater. Look at it. Look how cool it is. My favorite thing is this. I love how they did these stairs.
By the way you do this is you close it and then you push the thing in the back end, and that will help lock it. It doesn't lock it all the way.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, yeah. Did I put this back in the right spot? I took it off to demonstrate something, and I couldn't remember if it went here.
It's in one of the green holes.
Okay, I'm just gonna stick it out here then.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's coming along very cool. This is, in particular, the legendary Flower Fruit Mountain. It's gonna be a really big build. Yes, for size comparison again. My head to the box. Yay! Thank you, Peter! I absolutely know I can do it too. We're gonna get this thing built. It's gonna be beautiful. We're not gonna build it all today. It's a big build. I think there's like... How many? There's 3 booklets. And I think there's like 24 or so bags to it. So it's a big... It's a hefty build. Definitely. We're gonna keep calm and keep building. No panic. No panic. Everything's fine. We don't need to panic. We found the things that we were looking for. Don't try to encourage panicking. Alright, that goes there. Where's this little guy go? Nowhere, because I don't need it right now. I grabbed that in unnecessarily. This goes here, however, and then this little piece goes there. Bam. Okay. Oh, we're building a contraption. I'm so excited. Okay, 2 of these, 1 of these, this thing, both of these, flower, the gleaf, these 2 things, and this piece. Look at that. Look at all these pieces we need. First off, they want us to have this. And then, they want us to stick these green pieces on. Which is not working. They want me to flip it over. I am a fool. Okay. Now it's working. If only I followed the instructions properly. And then we're going to put this on. And then we're going to flip it back around. We're going to then cover things by doing that and that. Alright. Now we're going to put a leaf on here with a flower. And then we're going to stick these 2 flapper things on the side. It's their official term, flapper things. Not actually, don't judge me. And then this is gonna go apparently like so. Interesting. I wonder what the point of that is. I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks cool, but what's the point of flipping it? Maybe it's just to play with it and fiddle with it like that. Well, regardless, we also need this pink branch. And go like that. And then we're going to take this heart-shaped piece, which I hadn't realized we were using. That's great. And then we're going to stick it right there. And then this is going to go here. Maybe if I can actually get it on. There we go. And now we move on to the next bag. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this section, this little like weird section right here looks just... What if we're gonna flip it around and it's gonna like land on something to create a bridge? I bet that's what it does. I bet this is gonna end up landing on something that sits here because of the waterfall. And it's gonna create a little path. Okay, I like this little piece now more. Alright, I'm gonna water myself because, good lord, my throat's going dry. I am not good about figuring out gears myself. Like, gear rotations and stuff like that is, like, the mechanical stuff. Like, I like building some of the Technic models for LEGO, but I've not done a huge amount of them. And I definitely have never tried, like, kit bashing a LEGO, like doing a mock of a LEGO build, like from scratch without instructions that involves anything like Technics or moving pieces, because my brain just has not grokked that process yet. I will be right back. I am just running to grab another throat lozenge because my other one's gone and I can feel it. I can feel the soreness of talking, so I'm going to be right back. Give me just a second, and we'll continue building. Well, actually, we're gonna sort the next bag because that's what part we're on. So much better. Okie dokie. Ooh, we're finally getting into the water effects. Let's hope all my translucent blue pieces aren't absolutely fucking scratched to hell. Because LEGO likes to put all the translucent pieces just in with all the other pieces, not taking into consideration that they might get damaged. Little gentle pour out of them. Now let's get the clear pieces out. Man. Well, there's some scratching, but I guess it's inevitable. Are there any more trans blue? There we go. There's another one. Not all of them got too messed up, but oh, I love these pieces. You can make stairs with these. These are so cool. They snap into place and then they lock. I used some of these, like they only go so far. They only rotate so far, which is really neat. It makes them very, like, a really cool stair pattern, because you can also, like, slide them in and then slide them back out, you see? Isn't that neat? And I'm not holding them on the back. It's just, they're just going. It's so cool. They can pop out, but I used these recently in a different color tone on a friend's build, actually. And I had never seen them before. It was a new piece to me, so it's cool to see it reused here and in the best color. Am I putting... Oh, I'm putting them upside down. That's why they're not sticking. There we go. I'm gonna do a big spread. I just want to show you how cool it is. So, like... Okay, right? So we're here. Also, I'm gonna lower my blinds a little bit. I feel like maybe the sunlight is too harsh. There we go. Okay. So we have this, right? You guys see? Get out of the way. And now... I gotta hold it in place. I can't have them not be held down. Hold on. I did that poorly. Ignore that first demonstration. Like, how cool is that? It's a spiral staircase! It just fell. Sorry, because I let go with pressure. Pretend that you saw that and it was awesome. Hello, Dim! Welcome to the stream. You do tend to it wasn't a long break. I just need to go get a throat lozenge because my throat's sore. Give me a break, guys. That's really cool. I did not know that the trans blue color tone is the same as what's on the trans flag. That's great. You know, it makes sense that they would do it that way. That they try to use a similar, like, capture that color tone. It's a beautiful color. Definitely one of my favorites of the translucent color tones that LEGO does, especially. How am I too much, Geek Prime? How am I too much? What did I do that was too much? Is it because I told you not to judge me? Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. You tell me. Listen, I'm accepting... I did. I just accepted that it was the truth. I'm also very gullible. And I don't read things well, clearly. Ask Chaos Cultist. He can attest to this. It's on a screen. I have problems reading things on screen. This is like a known fact. The known fact. He's not watching the stream right now, so he may not be hearing this. But it is a known fact and he can attest to it. Oh my god. Yeah! My OCD is like kicking in. I can feel the, I'm like, wow, I'm taking forever on this because I'm being anal. Oh my goodness. I also almost just snorted with my laugh, so you know what? That's a benefit that you get. For me being sick, you get to hear that. One more bag. Another trans blue. Alright. all of our light greens. Really nice color that I don't actually use very often because I don't like it as a grass color tone. It's like, this light green color. But it is really vibrant. I love these bamboo shoots, like, so much. I just tend to have all my grass be in this, like, brighter green. Or I guess it's kind of a... It's not correct, but I don't know of a grass green. I guess this is more of a grass green color. I called it brighter, and then I was referring to this, which is technically a brighter green. Whatever. Thank you for subscribing, VexT73 and UI. Or UE. I don't actually know if I'm saying that correctly, but thank you for subscribing. Hopefully I didn't butcher your username too much. I am terrible with pronunciations. Oh, that sounds awesome. Glad you had fun at your Friendsgiving. Anybody else doing some Friendsgiving? Oh, Sean, you had asked earlier. I'm so sorry. I did see this question. Meant to answer it, but then I got sidetracked because I am convinced I have mild ADHD. I've just never been diagnosed. Anyway, the point is Thanksgiving. I am not going to be doing anything super fancy. I'm not really a big Thanksgiving person. Family isn't close by, so we don't really do anything with family that much for Thanksgiving. And while we do have some friends in the area, a lot of them tend to travel or do other things, and so they're busy. So we don't really do Friendsgiving too much either. We have in the past, but it's not like a consistent, like, traditional thing. So more than likely, what we will be doing is we'll be having tacos. Because I like tacos. And I've already got the ingredients for them. I don't like making, like... I'm not a big meal person. And so, yeah, I think we're just gonna end up having some nice chicken tacos. Maybe we'll end up doing, like, chicken nachos or something. We could spice it up a little bit. But for the last couple of years, actually, that's what we've done, is we do taco nights on Thanksgiving, because we're late. But I like it, so... Tropical green? There you go. No, they're not turkey tacos. Fish tacos are good, though. I don't know if I would like turkey tacos. I think it'd be fine. But no, it's just chicken tacos. Another burb. Just of a different feather. A less... big bird, I guess. I don't know. I don't really, like... I was trying to think of a major difference. What is the thing that turkeys have that hang down, like the little... kind of looks like a ball sack. Like, it's not actually, but I don't remember what it's called. My brain's tired. But that's the main difference, I guess, right? Oh, that sounds delicious. Yeah, using leftover, like, turkey meat and... yeah, see, like, see, there you go, Dim. You can definitely do turkey tacos. I will not be. I'll be doing chicken ones, but... mostly because I don't know, like, how would I get a smaller... I wouldn't want to do a full turkey. Like, I just would want, like, a turkey breast? Do they sell turkey breasts? Dude, that sounds awesome! KFC on Christmas Eve? I've done, occasionally in the past, I have done family Christmas dinners where we've gone to, like, Chinese buffets. Because they're always, like, open, and... tend to have, like, I love a lot of Asian meals, actually. I eat a lot of Asian food just in general. Japanese food, especially. There's a Japanese market near us, and we get sushi all the time. I also get, like, pork katsu, like, sandwiches a lot. In fact, I actually have some in the fridge that I'm probably gonna eat after stream. But, yeah. Is it called a waddle? Oh my god, that's so cute! I had no idea! Also a beard. They call it a beard? I didn't know that. I love a waddle. It's so cute. It also sounds ridiculous. Alright, we are now able... We've organized. Go us. Everybody pat yourself on the back. We organized our pieces. Now, let's go ahead and... start putting some of those pieces into our build. This makes me nervous because they're so... They don't have a backing, so I feel like they're gonna fall. Oh, they're pretty stable, though. Alright, well, good enough. I like how we use the trans blue immediately. We're not gonna beat around the bush at all. We're just gonna start with those shit. And one of these. That goes there. That goes there. Goes there. Helps stabilize it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Clever, Lego. Clever. You clearly know what you're doing. It's almost like you have professional designers who put these things together as part of their job. Alright, so that goes there, and then we're gonna double stack this doing that. Dim, you said that you like dark meat more than you like dark meat. Do you mean you like dark meat more than you like light meat, or do you mean that you like light meat more than you like dark meat? Which actual version is it? because all you've said is that you like dark meat, but then also kind of don't like dark meat. Sean, did you hear what I was doing for Thanksgiving? You asked and I didn't answer it immediately, and I felt bad, and I want to make sure that you heard. No, I am doing tacos. I'm not a big Thanksgiving person, so I don't really go big for Thanksgiving meals. I've never cooked a turkey. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I've actually never cooked a Thanksgiving turkey myself. I've had Thanksgiving turkeys with family and everything as a kid, but as an adult woman with a stove and a place of her own, I have never once ever cooked a Thanksgiving turkey. I've also never cooked a like holiday ham or anything like that. Like, I'm not a big seasonal meal person specifically, and Thanksgiving I've never been that big on. Don't get me wrong, there are certain things that are classic to a Thanksgiving dinner that I do enjoy, specifically mashed potatoes and biscuits, but I can get mashed potatoes and biscuits whenever the fuck I want, so like why save it for Thanksgiving? And I'm actually not a big fan of just like turkey off the bone. Probably because I've had too many that have been overcooked and dried out. So I'm doing tacos instead because that's what I've done for like many years. I've done a mix of either pizzas or tacos because I'm lazy, and we're never near family for the holidays, so we never really have to like commit to a big dinner. And even when we do, we often tend to go out. I realized my family back in the day used to cook a lot, like really go full on Thanksgiving meals, but as an adult, I've just not found the time or energy for it, and mashed potatoes, like, I can just get whenever I really want to if I want them, so... And that's what, like, literally my big favorite thing that I would always look forward to. I just ate so many mashed potatoes as a kid on Thanksgiving, so that was definitely my favorite food of it, and I'm like, well, I don't have to restrict this to just this holiday. That would be silly. Why not enjoy these all the time? So I do. But yeah, so that's my plan. We're gonna be doing some chicken tacos, or possibly chicken nachos. I haven't fully decided, but it's gonna be in the Mexican wheelhouse. Yeah, I imagine so. I have definitely noticed that, and it's one of the reasons I don't like fuss with turkeys, is because I'm just like, this takes more energy than I want to put in. I know my limits, and I stick to them. Or at least I try to. Going tall again. These are some of my favorite pieces, by the way, for bricks. because they're just so chunky. Like, it's just, I think 3 of, is it 3 of these? Yeah, I think it's just 3 of these, the 2x1s, because it's a 3x1. Just massive. Where's this go? Back here. I see, so it's gonna go here. And then we're gonna put this here. And then I'm gonna want to grab this piece. A bamboo shoot. This angled piece. Because this angled piece is gonna go back here as a foundation for our rock. We're gonna then stick that in the complete wrong spot. Excellent job, Angela. So that's gonna go there, and then this bamboo piece is gonna go here. But going back this way. Bam! Were you really? That's awesome. What was your favorite thing to cook as a chef? Did you, like, do it professionally? Or, I assume you must have. You said for your working age. So, like, were you, like, a line chef at a restaurant? Or were you, like, what did you do? And what was your favorite meal to cook at the place that you were cooking? And what's your favorite meal to cook at home, personally, for yourself? That is unfortunate to hear, though, that banging nails pays better than being a chef. I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't really expect chefs to be paid super well, but how sad is that? They're just as labor-intensive. JW? J&W? Let me look what that is. Okay, that's cool. Dude, nice. Ooh, omelet station sounds delicious. Eggs are so tough to, like, well, I mean, they're not super tough, but I feel like they take practice to really start to get to do them well. Because I've been making eggs over easy for Chaos Cultist and I for breakfast for the last, like, couple months, because we were trying to get, like, more protein into our breakfasts without it being just pure meat, you know, which is a little less healthy. And so we started making eggs, and it holy shit, flipping them was the challenge. I've gotten a lot better at it, but sometimes, holy moly, they fail on me, and it's just funny to watch, actually. Omelets does sound really good, though, because you're scrambling that more, right? And then you get to mix a bunch of stuff in. I haven't had a good, like, solid omelet in ages. I think the last time that I had one was still while we've been here in California. I think I went to Rudy's. There's a cafe in Oakland, I believe it is. It might be Emeryville, technically. But regardless, it's, if you guys are familiar with, Green Day, the band had a restaurant that up until, like, COVID, or, like, during the COVID lockdown period, was still owned by, I believe, either the drummer or bassist. Like, it wasn't Billy Joel that owned the restaurant. It was one of his, like, bandmates. Because, like, the band itself didn't own it. It was one of the bandmates. And I want to say it was either... the drummer or the bassist, I think. I don't remember specifically. But they opened a restaurant in Oakland. It had been there for ages. The staff that, like, ran it day to day, because obviously the bandmate isn't going to be hanging out there on a day-to-day basis. Like, they bought it, I think. I think they bought the company from him, and then, because it was going to get shut down, from my understanding, like, during the pandemic. And I think they saved it, which is fantastic. And so they're still going. I've gone there and eaten a few times when I've gone back to Oakland, if I've been in there during, like, a brunch breakfast era, because I really like their breakfasts. Like, they do not year-round, I mean, they do year-round food, but they do all the meals. Like, they do brunch, they do breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. And I think they're normally open until, like, 1 or 2 in the morning, so they're one of those, like, late-night cafes, and delicious food. So glad the restaurant was saved. That was the last place I had an omelet. Really good omelet, too. Hello, Tyler! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You can do 6 over easies in one shot? How? What? But they spread out. What? Really? Like, you actually can do 6 of them at one... I mean, you're a professional chef. I shouldn't be questioning. You're a professional chef. Of course you probably can. That is mind-blowing. I'm impressed. What? I did the thing. We're not on this page anymore. Okay, this must go in front of the little curve. Interesting. This is a massive tree. Nice! What other Lego stream were you watching? Was it another fun Monkie Kid build, or was it something else, like Star Wars or a mock of some variety? Like, maybe it was something custom? I'm curious. Are you flipping them in the pan? I use the spatula. I haven't figured out how to do a flip in the pan, especially not with multiple. But then how do you... But that's the thing I don't understand, is, like, how are... So, wait, are you telling me you're flipping them as a massive one singular egg, like, conglomerate, and then you separate them? Is that what's happening? Holy shit! That makes so much more sense. Especially if you put 6 of the... Oh! But you're still doing it with a pan? You're doing a flip with a pan? I can't do that. I haven't attempted... mostly because I'm afraid that I'm gonna whack myself with a fucking hot pan. That'd be my luck. My luck would be Angela then whacks herself with pan and burns herself. That's what would occur. I skipped a step. Hey, I know this song. You know, I just realized I didn't pick this music. Chaos Cultist is the one that put this on. I think isn't this gonna get us demonetized? Whatever. It doesn't matter. This is a stream. It's not really worried about it being monetized, I guess. Because I don't think this is, probably not copyright free. It's all in the wrist? Well, shit! I'll have to practice. My wrists are weak, though. Alright, there we go. One. Alright, so I think it goes there. Now we're gonna build up more of the rods so that we can make this stairwell taller. Oh, I will be ready for a mess the majority of the time. Thank you subscribing, Dan Abrozimov? Abrozimov? I probably butchered that, I'm so sorry, but welcome to the channel. Hope you have a wonderful time here. Oh my gosh, that would probably have been, not the best, but you know what? Also probably hilarious. Could you imagine, like, accidentally dropping an egg on a guess? It'd be kind of funny. It would be also mortifying, don't get me wrong. I understand completely, but like... Oh my god, I'm just imagining, like, in a movie scenario where it's, like, intentional, and because the guest has been, like, a bitch, or something like that, like, you're dealing with a Karen, and you're just like, fuck you. Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, we're putting the last of them. I'm lining them all up because I want to show you the cool spread. We tried to do this earlier and it failed because they weren't stabilized. But watch. Okay, everybody watch this. Look at that! Isn't that cool? It does go up there though. Now we have a round staircase with Lego. Alright, we've got that in place. We need this piece, because it's got the hole. There we go. Now we are secured. They shouldn't fall off. They're stable and it looks so cool. Oh, I imagine it is like being on stage. Oh gosh, that makes it, like, scarier to me, because I get, like... I've always been, I suffer from stage fright. So I can't do, like, theater stuff. I've never been able to do it. Like, the improv sort of, like, immediacy of... What? Oh, I'm just not reading this correctly. Everything's fine. I'm just not reading my instructions correctly. Okay, we're good there. Need this to go there. We're gonna put one of these cleverly over that little red. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 of them to cover the red. I want to see it. And then this is gonna go here. So into the tree. Interesting. Interesting. This is gonna go here to, again, stabilize that. And then we need one of these ingots. Up there. Oh, nice, Dim. I have a memory foam mattress as well. I need to actually replace mine. It's getting old. Because I've had it for almost 10 years now. But I remember when we switched over to the memory foam for the first time, it was fantastic. Definitely enjoy that. Alright, so that's in place. I do need this. One of these and one of these. So that's gonna go there. Let's secure these branches in place. Great. I'm gonna clip that off there so it can do something. And where is... Ah. Here? Alongside this. Got it, okay. Done. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna go here. There. This is gonna go here. And then I'm gonna put that there to make a nice little cute shape. I'm gonna stick this green thing on the side. Yes. No, wait, where does this go? This way. Got it. Okay. Now we're done. Now we can start playing with some of these. What did you call them, Dim? You called them jungle green? I think it was. These jungle green pieces. So we're gonna do that. Do this half circular piece there, and then this quarter circular piece here. created a nice little platform in a big sort of leafy shape. Oh, and then I also need, hold on. We've got one more piece. Where is it? There we go. Done. And then I need this piece. Okay, so that goes there. One of these is gonna go here. And then for this piece, we need to have it facing this way, and then we're gonna stick this on the end, and this on here. Tropical green, that's what it was. That's what it was. Alright, now... Yes. Ooh, we're making it tall. It's a tall bamboo. Okay. That's good. I wonder if these rail pieces are going to actually be used for something for a rail, or if it's just decorative. My guess is decorative, but I don't know. Maybe they slide the, like... Maybe they're going to somehow slide the waterfall. Hold on. See, because it creates a rail on the outside, so they could, in theory, slide something in this. And I'm curious if they're going to do anything like that with a curtain of water to then reveal the cool, like, steps in the back and all that. That would be freaking rad. Ooh. Okay, so this is gonna go here. Now we're gonna build something off to the side. Just go. Did I need this piece though? Where does this go? There. There we go. Okay. Now I need this, both of these, this random brown piece, this brown piece, and one of the vines. Okay. So first step is we need to put those both on there. This is going to face out. We're going to hook the vine into it. And we're going to do that. And now we're going to take this so that the vine hangs downwards. I put it on the wrong way. Sorry. It goes this way. And now we stick it there. Look how cool that is. Jack, that is not a box for you to go in. Jack. Hold on. That's not a box for you. That's not a box for you, bud. Guys, I've been replaced. The stream is now going to be hosted by the cat. You gotta build Lego, bud. You gonna build any Lego in there? Or are you just gonna sit? You're not even facing the audience, Jack. You're not even facing the audience. Oh, no, hold on. We gotta move you out this way so they can see you. No, look over there. Look over here. There we go. Meow. He meowed. Alright, bud. You're very cute. You wanna be in my lap while I work? Big fluffy boy. Wanna hang out with me while I work on some Lego? He is super floofy. My floofiest boy. He also does not want me lifting him up right now. Hi. Hi. Yeah. He's a big cow. Big cow. Cat. You're not a cowboy. You don't moo. You meow. Oh, yay, there we go. Here, you be in this chair. And then I'll scoot over a smidge. Oh, nope, he's decided no.
No, he doesn't like the smooth plastic.
Oh, yeah, he probably is like, my feet, I can't grip. Okay, fine. You can be in my lap. If you want to. If you want to leave after this, you can. But if you want to be here and hang out with me, you also can. My very large kitty. Kisses. He's a good cat. Good evening, Oliver. Hope you're doing quite well. Yay! Yay! All of the rubbies. Ear rubbies and chest rubbies. You're such a spoiled boy. Chin rubbies. Yeah.
You need the blinds closed for your eyes.
I did also, I was starting to get some, like, really harsh shadows on the desk.
For lighting, it'd be a little better if you have it a little.
Okay, that works. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I did actually start to close it because of my eyes as well. It was starting to get a little bit of the sensitivity back. I did a little bit when I was out driving earlier to go get groceries.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, you're so cute. Look how it's coming along.
It looks good. Yeah, I saw that it had the step.
Yeah, it was so cool. I love these. I was telling them that I only recently like learned about this piece because that Friends set, yeah.
Yes.
And I love that they make it in this green color. Because I love this green color so much. Like, I feel like I want to figure something out in, like, our city build that also uses some more of these or something. I don't know. You're so good. You're so good.
Is he soft?
He is a soft boy. Oh, nuzzle. Alright. We are almost done with this, Jack. Or, well, this one step. Yeah, you're so cute.
Do you need me to get back 10 out?
No, I don't think we'll finish it before.
Okay.
I don't think we'll be able to get too far into it. Before I probably end the stream.
Okay.
Just because I'm going to want to eat, I think, a little bit more. My appetite's finally coming back, which is great because it really went away while I was more sick, and it's no longer. What? I knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna blame you because you were nuzzling my arm slightly as it happened. Okay, Jack? You're gonna take the brunt of that break. But why? I'm so cute. I'm so cute.
Don't look at me, look at the camera.
Look at the people. He's like, no, but what? What? What's going on? I don't understand cameras. Hello, Havman. Welcome to the stream. I am starting to feel a little bit better, yes. I'm not fully recovered. Which, speaking of which, my lozenge is gone, so we're gonna water myself again. Oh, cat hair. Why, Jack? It's almost like you're here and shedding. I got cat hair in my mouth, sorry. Oh, my goodness. Alright. Refocus. What am I doing? I need this and this piece. And this one's gonna go here. Hello! Hello, everybody! So much floof. So much fur flying everywhere. It's okay. That's why we have pets, right? Because we like to inhale fur. I am glad that you were able to catch the stream alive as well. Sorry for the long workday, but it's over now. Don't have to worry about it. And hopefully tomorrow will be better. Hope you get some time off for Thanksgiving. Cool. Okay, let's try this a smarter way, shall we? Little 1x1 pieces, my goodness. Alright, there we go, a little yellow flower hidden there. Still have cat hair in my mouth. That's delicious. Not actually. Alright, there we go. We need our heart-shaped piece, and our last round piece, and our last green piece, or yellow piece, our last bamboo. Bam, bam, bam. Got the pieces we need. Now. That's gonna go there. Put that there. Oh my god, Jack, how have you been still shedding and getting hair in my mouth? I don't understand. Yes, we do all enjoy hacking up a hairball. You're absolutely right. Seriously, what the fuck is happening? Why is it just stuck on my fingers and I keep putting it back in my mouth? Yes, I think that's actually what's happening. Get off my hands. Okay. Become clear now. Please don't put your fur in my mouth anymore. I do not enjoy it. It does not taste good. It's like, but I thought you liked it. No, boy. No. Alright, so that's gonna go there, and this one's gonna face this way. Is this gonna block? Oh, good, it doesn't. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, boom, 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 boom. I am the Monkey King. And I have stolen this fruit. Stick. There we go. Nice. Alright, and then this is very interestingly going to go over top of that. God, this thing is coming together so well. And then I need this to overlap there. And bam, bam, and bam! Stick that there, and then we're gonna stick that in there. I know, I'm sorry. Stop petting your head. There you go. There you go. Oh. Okay. Now we're gonna flip him around. I think I actually need to move Monkey King. Here, you'll just go there for right now. No, actually, I want to look at it this way. No, I do want to flip it this way now. Angela, you can do this, I swear. Alright, that goes there. And then we're going to take these, and this, and this. So that is going to connect there. Wait. This must go in one. I think that's what the problem is here. I'm like, that sticks out too far, according to what I feel like the picture looks like. Yes, that is correct. Now we're going to put this piece in, this piece in, and then that piece. It's majestic. And that is the end of the bag. Okay, maybe I do need bag 10. Oh, Halfman, thank you so much. Aw, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. You are the best. And yes, Oliver, to answer your question, apologies, I did not see it. Thanksgiving is soon. It's this Thursday. I believe it's on the 23rd this year. It's always the third Thursday of the month, I think. I think that's how Thanksgiving works. I don't know. I don't celebrate it much. But it is happening soon. Here, I'm going to switch over to... Do I have... Nope. Alright, cool. We'll just stick with this. Yeah, I do think it is. It's this Thursday. Not really Not really my, like, favorite holiday. I'm doing tacos this year. That's what I do most years. So I don't really do the big turkey dinner or anything. I used to when I was a kid. But, not really my thing. I'm just gonna rub on this cat. Look how good he is. He puts up with so much. He just lets me manhandle him like this and I can, like, squeeze. Something like that. Yeah, I think so. You know, I'm not really sure. I've never tracked. I've always only ever tracked, like, Christmas when we hit December, because I basically when I was a kid, my two favorite holidays, and this is the same for me as an adult. I don't know why I said I don't know why I qualified as when I was a kid. But through my entire life, my two favorite holidays have always been Halloween and Christmas. You can figure out why. Halloween, you got candy and got to dress up, and Christmas, you got presents and had a good time. And it was always, like, really just, like, I always liked the winter season for that reason. Because I liked all the lights and the decor and everything. Still feel that way. And so I've always really just been, like, gotten through November. November is the month I'm like, why does this month have to exist? Can we just skip from October straight into December? That would be fantastic. So I always forget when it is. Third Thursday of November. Okay, that's what I thought. Because it was one of those ones where I was like... See, but the thing is, though, is like, Sean, you don't need an excuse to eat. Just eat. You like to eat, eat. You don't need a day to dedicate to it. Maybe you do. Maybe you just enjoy having that day. Want to dance? Alright, let me go get bag. Oh, it's right here. We have 15 minutes. I'm not going to get far. I'm going to end up getting, like... I'm going to separate them, and that's what's going to end up happening. And I kind of don't want to separate them all and then have to move it into the living room when I want to work on it again later. Aaron, I am doing quite well. Thank you for asking. I've been recovering from a cold, but we're nearly over with it. And by we, I mean I, because I'm the one suffering from it. There's so much cat fur flying in my face right now. I need to be careful to not get it in my mouth again. But yeah, I've been suffering from a little bit of a cold, but I'm finally recovering from that. Still a little tired, still a little light sensitive in the eyes sometimes, and my throat's still a little sore, but not too bad. Yeah, you're right. It is mostly traditions and memories. I think it's also just, like, spending time with friends and family, if you're into that. Like, that's one of the big things I think I've maintained with the holidays, because honestly, gift giving is not something, like, I do it, obviously, I give gifts to other people, but I don't really expect, like, gifts from my friends or, hell, even my family sometimes, because I'm just like, well, I'm independent, I can buy what I want when I want. I don't really, like, it's weird. It's weird, is basically what I'm saying. Like, holidays are sort of odd for me. I like giving things to people. That's fun. No problem, Anthony. I'm so glad that you had a good time. Hope your miniature painting went well. It's true. Harvest Festival. True. See, I think if we, like... The cat hair. Again. It was floating in the air. I should have known. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, I think I swallowed some. Gross. Some water. Gross. Oh my gosh, the cat hair. Alright. Well, do I have, like, an... I don't think I have a full screen of just me right now. That's okay. I think we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. I'm pretty happy with how this build is coming along. I am convinced that in this section, we're gonna end up putting something that slides open to reveal this back path. Because in the show for Monkie Kid, okay? I'm just gonna dive back into my Lego theorizing here. In the show for Monkie Kid, when MK goes and first finds Monkey King in this Flower Fruit Mountain, the legendary Flower Fruit Mountain, he has to go through a waterfall with a secret passage that only he, I think, can end up opening because he is the chosen one. Go figure. And I do think that's what's going to end up happening. I think that's what's going to end up happening. You know what, Oliver? I also kind of view it as a little bit of that way. Like, I completely, like, that's one of the reasons, like, as an adult, I even care about holidays is because they end up meaning less work. But although, I will say, as a content creator, the work never stops. It's not really that big of a deal. And I get plenty of downtime, but I don't actually specifically, take time off around holidays as much as I used to, because I'm nowhere near family. Like, family's all on the other side of the country. So getting there and traveling, especially with my 2 cats and not having a good sitter for them, because they would require a sitter, and I don't trust taking them to like PetSmart. Like, I know has sitter options for like hotels basically for cats and dogs, but I just don't trust it. And I don't have anybody that, like, can stay and watch the animals. So we don't do a lot of traveling. So I never, like, travel for the holidays. And so it ends up just being, you know, Chaos Cultist and I. And we have fun. Like, it's still a good time. But it ends up just being a pretty standard day. Which I don't mind, honestly. Like, it's kind of relaxing. It gives us some downtime, which is great. Because we do still, like, stay off the internet a little bit more on those days, etc. But I do think, I do actually think we might be streaming on Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving. I think it's gonna be on Black Friday. So if you're not doing shopping and running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to buy gifts for people on that day, I do think we're gonna be streaming and doing something co-op, which will be fun. Well, obviously you'll probably see the announcement about it in a day or two. Oh no, I do, I definitely put stuff up for my cats. My cats both have stockings. So I buy stuff for them to put into their stockings, and then I let them, like, sniff it, because it normally has a lot of catnip in it, and then they go wild. But no, that's not, you're not the only one who does it. Yes, I do think the one side is still, well, actually, no, you're right. There isn't one side still open for something to be put into the rail. So you might be correct. Maybe there isn't something that's going to be in it. Because, yeah, this blocks it and this blocks it. So there wouldn't be a way to insert anything. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not going to be a reveal. It would be cool if it was, though. It might just be something that you flip it around. Man, he shed immediately everywhere. It's like all over my Lego. Guess that's the curse and joy of having a pet. Their hair gets everywhere. You'll inhale it. It'll be in your mouth. It'll be all over your face. It'll be on all of your stuff. It'll definitely be on all of your clothes. All of your clothes. Of course, of course. You gotta celebrate the holidays with your pets. Definitely. Absolutely. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Well, speaking of the holidays, is anybody else doing anything super exciting? I know we've talked a little bit about it. Oh, she tears her own wrapping paper? That's so cute! I love when dogs do that. I had a dog growing up, and we would wrap presents for the pets then too. And we'd always get her like these, you know, those really big, like the really chalky big bones that you get from like pet supply stores and everything. We'd get one of those for her, and she'd like have that for like 2 months afterwards, just gnawing on it. And she would always rip the plastic off. And we never wrapped those until like the night before, because we took the plastic off of the thing so that the dog didn't eat into the plastic. But and then she was pretty good about not trying to eat the wrapping paper itself. Oh, good luck. You know, I will admit, my experience, I've done retail during Black Fridays before, and thankfully, because I've worked at, I've been really lucky, and I have not, like, I've been lucky to be able to work at some smaller mom and pop stores that were a little bit more in line with, like, my interests, just as a person, rather than saying, like, and there's nothing wrong with this, let me be clear, but I was fortunate enough to not have to just go and, like, work at a Walmart or something like that and do that kind of very generic retail work, which I know can be especially soul-sucking for some people. And so Black Fridays for the stores that I worked at were never that huge because they weren't like the big markets that people would go to try to get deals. Like I worked at a frame shop and ran some Black Fridays for that, and then I worked at Games Berkeley, obviously, and we did Black Friday for that, but we never opened like super early, and I never experienced the rush at the very beginning of the day. The back half of the days were always insane for us because when everybody had finished all of their super early 4 a.m. shopping adventures at like Macy's and Targets and all of those, back Toys R Us back when they existed, they would then afterwards go and do all of the smaller like mom and pop shopping, and that's when we'd see our influx. So thankfully the morning like of Black Friday, never anything that I've had to deal with, and I'm so grateful for that because it just sounds like I've been a shopper during that, and I feel horrible for the workers, and I tried to be as polite and like keep my stuff organized and be patient and understanding of them because good lord, they all look tired, and I feel so bad that like people are have to deal with that. It is a ridiculous thing. Oh yeah, Black Friday at Kmart must have been insane. I can only imagine like Black Fridays at like Best Buys and what?
Space Marine 2 has been delayed to the back half of 2024.
To the back half of 2024? What the fuck? Okay, that is... You know what? I'm hoping that means they're polishing and really making it good and fixing any little bugs or tweaks or whatever that they might have in there, because that's disappointing. It was supposed to be... God, my throat's going. I will not be able to carry on for too much longer. We've only got like 9 minutes or so more. That is so disappointing. I'm gonna bring the microphone closer. I have to stop shouting. That is so disappointing to me that Space Marine 2 has been delayed. Like, on one hand, I understand. And I'm hoping that that means that it's not going to be a massive buggy mess when it finally comes. Oh, thank you. When it finally comes out. But it was supposed to be out end of this year, and now they've pushed it back to the end of next year. That's
Hard.
what?
Game development is hard.
Yeah, it is. I wonder, do you think it's tied to the co-op?
It's normally tied to multiplayer.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if it's something to do with multiplayer and they're really hashing out making sure that that works well, because that's honestly, with everything when it comes to Space Marine 2, I am most looking forward to the co-op portion of it. Like, I want to run around with Chaos Cultists and other Battle Brothers and do things. Like, that is, like, I don't feel like we've really gotten that as Space Marines. Like, we've gotten it in other 40k games. We have multiplayer. There's definitely, like, games you can play versus people and, you know, but not in a cooperative sense, and not as, like, you are all the Battle Brother, like, you're all Space Marines running around. And I want it to be good. So, like, while I am disappointed with the delay, and I'm really disappointed that it's going to be that long, I am hopeful that it means that they're just going to have a really polished game for us when they finally do put it out. I'd rather, like, at this point, though, and I will say this, because I feel like we've seen too many games get rushed out before they are ready, I'd rather see them delay it. Like, the more that I think about it, I'd rather see them delay it and really make it good than them try to have put it out now, multiplayer not have worked properly, and then they get it, like, multiplayer up and working when this new release date is going to end up being. Like, I'd rather just get it all at once. Exactly, Oliver. I think I'm there with you of, like, the more and more that I think about it, I'd rather them take their time. I'd rather the developers actually make sure that everything functions the way that they intended or wanted it to, that it looks the way that they wanted it to, that it sounds the way that they wanted it to, because, like, let's be honest, this game is going to rely a lot on that co-op element, because everybody, I think, wants to play with their friends as Space Marines. Like, I even if you don't like Space Marines, like, as a faction in the game, and you're maybe, like, a hardcore, like, Xeno player or something, I feel like the idea of running around with your friends in power armor, wielding bolters and chainswords and thunder hammers and storm shields and all of that kind of stuff just sounds awesome. And I feel like there's not going to be a single person out there that maybe isn't going to want to try that at least once. And I'd rather them have it functioning correctly. LP, I'm so hoping that you're feeling sick, or your sick feeling is going away. I hope that you are recovering, is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm tired, and clearly my brain is not functioning properly. Words are not coming out right. But I hope that you're feeling better. Because it sucks. I have been feeling better. It's been slowly, like, it comes in waves kind of a little bit. I'm due for some medication actually in an hour. I think is part of the other thing that's happening is I think my Dayquil is running out. But yeah, I'm really curious about this multiplayer. I hope that it works well when they finally get it to us, because the delay, hearing about a delay sucks, but again, it gives the devs more time. It gives the devs more time, and that's what I'm looking for. Good. It is super slow going sometimes, isn't it? Like, my goodness. And you can't really stop. Like, it's the holiday season, we've all got shit to do, we've got things to prep for, you know, and we don't give ourselves enough time to recover or relax. But I hope that you're taking care of yourself, and that goes for everybody. Like, please take care of yourselves this holiday season. Don't go overboard. Make sure to get rest if you need it. And don't push yourselves too hard. Like, this is meant to be a fun, joyful period of time spent with family and friends and enjoying yourself and just having a jolly, good time. And don't push yourselves too hard. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Make sure that you are keeping yourselves healthy, eating well, not going overboard. I know it's hard. We've got Thanksgiving coming up, and I know everybody's excited to gorge. Everybody is excited to gorge, but, like, do treat yourselves well and be kind to your bodies. They're all you got. You got one. You got one. Take care of it. And that has been my PSA for this season. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it now. Now that we've had our good advice for the day. It has been an absolute delight hanging out with you guys. Thank you for dealing with me being sick and a little croaky and a sneezy and consuming cat hair, unfortunately. Back when my cat was hanging out with us a little bit. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. We made some extremely good progress on this build. I really like the height we're getting on it already, and it's coming together super well. I can't wait for it to be finished. I may or may not be working on this some more on stream. I know Chaos Cultist and I have been working on it off camera as well, so if you don't see more of this, I'm sure you'll see pictures of it later. In the meantime, I hope that you guys do have a good Thanksgiving. As I mentioned, we might be streaming that day. We haven't fully decided, so we'll let you guys know. You'll probably see something go live when we do. And if you're able to join us, then feel free. We can have a Friendsgiving celebration together, hang out, have a good time, chat with everybody. And if not, we'll see you on Friday, because I definitely think we're going to be having something on Friday for sure. Not sure about Thursday, but definitely on Friday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evenings or days or mornings, depending on where you are in the world. And for those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you then. And until next time, I've been Angela, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.